Listen carefully. No one prepares you for starting over after 40. At 20, failure feels temporary. At 40, it feels permanent. Responsibilities are heavier. Loss hurts deeper. And if you've lost everything money, relationship, stability it shakes your identity. But here's the truth rebuilding your life after 40, it's not emotional, it's structural. So today, I'm giving you the exact four phase system I use to rebuild my life step by step. No hype, no fantasy, just proven structure. Why most people fail? Simple. Most people over 40 try to fix money first. They try to fix relationship first. They try to fix confidence first. But if you rebuild in the wrong order, you will stay stuck. You don't rebuild from the outside in, you rebuild from the inside out in the right sequence. You see, over the years, after rebuilding my life more than once, I I realized there is a specific sequence to starting over. Miss the order, you stay stuck. Follow the order, you rebuild faster than you think. So pay close attention because this video is gonna be really helpful for you. So here is the first phase. The first phase I like to name it stabilize. You see, when everything collapses, panic is your first instinct. And that's also your first mistake. Panicking. So, what you need to do is stabilize. Fix your sleep. Cut unnecessary expenses. Remove toxic influences. Stop making emotional decisions. Your goal here it's simple. Reduce chaos. You don't need the growth yet. What you need stability. You see, panic destroys rebuilding. Stability creates it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that again. Panic destroys rebuilding. Stability creates it. Once you feel stable, you are ready for the next step. So, the next step, the next phase, it's clarify. Yeah? Clarify. Once your life stops shaking, something powerful happens. You gain clarity. What do I actually want now? What I'm no longer willing to tolerate? What skill can I build that has real market value? You see, at 40, clarity is more powerful than ambition. You don't need 10 goals. No, you don't. You need one clear direction. And when you have that clarity, you know exactly how to act. I'm going to tell you something a bit personal. You see, there was a time in my life when I lost everything: money, relationships, stability. I even hit rock bottom, nearly living on the streets. At 40 plus, that hits differently. It really does. I I remember sitting alone thinking, how did I get here? What have I done? How did I get here? But here is what saved me. And I want you to pay close attention because I didn't read this in a book. I didn't copy anyone. I tested these steps myself. First, I stabilized my life. Then, I clarified what I wanted. It took some time, but it was worth it. Then, I rebuilt my value from scratch. Yes, and this is why the next phases work. My story isn't special, the structure is. So let's get to phase three. And you can take notes if you want, but please pay attention to what I'm about to say because those are things that I went through personally. So, phase three, it's about reposition. Now that you are stable and clear, you can't stay where you are. So you have to reposition yourself. What that means? Learn one valuable skill deeply. You don't need 10 skills. You need to learn one deeply. Stop chasing trends. Build income aligned with reality. I know we live in the online era, but you need to build income aligned with reality, with your reality. You don't need to be famous in this phase. You need to be good at what you do, to be unreplaceable. At this age, income follows usefulness. Yeah, you are 40 plus, income follows usefulness. You need to decide where you are and where you want to go and how you're going to get there. So, I hope this makes sense to you. Now, phase number four, very, very important. Execute relentlessly. Yeah, remember that. This is where most people fail. They understand everything, but they don't execute long enough. Daily structure, weekly review, 12 months discipline. You see, at 40, consistency beats intensity. You don't need motivation, you need standards. You see, that was very important phase for me when I was creating this channel, and I'm still applying it. Consistency every day, doesn't matter. One subscriber, two subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, a million subscribers. I'm doing it and I'm consistent because this is something that I love doing. That's why it's very important. This fourth phase is very important. It's no point in doing the three of them right if you're not willing to for complete step number 4, phase number 4. So if you're rebuilding after 40, let me say that straight to you. You are not behind. You are being refined. Your first life was built on impulse. Your second life must be built on intention. Remember this. Remember this daily. I want you to follow these 4 phases: stabilize, clarify, reposition, execute. I'm going to repeat that. Stabilize, clarify, reposition, execute. Because if you follow these 4 steps, I promise you, you won't just recover. You will rebuild stronger, much stronger. So I hope this helped, and if this helped you, share it with someone who needs structure, not motivation. Not for me, but for you and for them. Your second life starts now. Rise and shine.